let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First give of the game to the LSU product. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Murray from the pistol. Caught on the comeback route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Oh, they're looking option, headed left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Slot man motioned over. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun here. Catch made by Mitchell. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
A lot of grass ahead. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. Hits his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Handoff on second and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They snap it to Murray. He connects downfield on 4. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Dump off caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 24. Has it down close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Mitchell up the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Time time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at first down here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Cardinals get it back on his 6th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Slot receiver headed left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. He'll get this one to Brown. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That one's caught along left sideline. He's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams pushing for a score before the break. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. This one's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Catch is made in close. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Quick throw right side. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Cardi down for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Pressure coming, it's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He's on the move. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Murray. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's gonna be 3rd and short coming up. Murray set snap to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Rams are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
Rams 14, Cardinals 7.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Option design here. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Back to the air, Murray. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Gay with the point after. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. Returns looking good so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll motion Brown right. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 4. This finds Mitchell complete. Broke through the tackle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're throwing it. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 22. And the Rams are going to have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Complete beyond the marker. It's an air touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Murray from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, Murray. Caught by the open man. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. He's throwing for it. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Moving on into the red zone. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Hey, forget about it. Forget 1st down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown. Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. Really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Murray on the play fake. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They snap it to Murray. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
That throw behind his intended target.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. By a man, and now he's in the clear. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
He's across the 20, still going. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams make it a 3-score game in the 4th. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
2nd down. Here's an option to the right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Rams get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. First throw for the backup now. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.